और अब मैं आमंत्रित कर रही हूँ और एक और युवा नेता हेलेल बेन को, जो कि चेन्नई तमिलनाडु से आते हैं और लॉ के स्टूडेंट हैं। जी हेलेल बेन साहब।
Good afternoon, one and all. The topic for today is film, music, and sport, unifying forces in India. I believe this is a relevant and an important subject in this era of globalization that we live in. As I kept thinking about the role of films in uniting people, I felt compelled to speak about a movie that left a powerful impact on me. The name of the movie is Philadelphia. As many of you may know, it is the story of a young attorney named Andrew Beckett, played by Tom Hanks, who is a homosexual with AIDS. He is fired for being unprofessional, but the real reason is that his employers are homophobic. Beckett decides to fight the case, and an African American attorney named Joe Miller, played by Denzel Washington, who also was initially homophobic and reluctant, then agrees to take up the case, and finally they win. It was a very moving experience for me emotionally, but the real value I felt was in the lessons the film taught me. I was taught the necessity of compassion. It shows me the importance of empathy, the quality of putting oneself in the other person's shoes. I may not agree with a person on all issues, but I have a moral duty to listen to them and to do the best I can to help them. It is movies such as this that undoubtedly unify people. Coming to music as a unifier, one of the best examples I could think of was the album Vande Mataram by A.R. Rahman. This album was the largest selling non-film album. Its release coincided with the 50th anniversary of Indian independence. The main themes of the work were freedom, love, harmony, and peace. When I first heard the song Ma Tujhe Salam, I remember being overwhelmed by a sense of patriotic pride, as were all other Indians. Suddenly I felt that although there are many states, many languages, many regions, and many cultures, we were one people, one nation, and will always be one united India. And as an Indian, when I think of sport, I cannot help but think of cricket. Cricket is enormously popular in India, and we Indians are avid fans of the game. This is especially true during seasons of the Cricket World Cup. All of us have a feeling of oneness, and all Indians unite in our quest for the coveted prize. Cricket to me also is synonymous with Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin is a great inspiration for all of us. How many Sachin Tendulkar fans are here? From Sachin, I learned the value of focus and discipline, the importance of faith and family. In light of all these examples, it would be fair for us to say that film, music, and sport are indeed powerful unifying forces in India. In conclusion, I would like to say that as we are increasingly becoming a global community, our pursuit of excellence should be undergirded by a sense of values which have brought us this far. And it is the duty of film producers and musicians to produce content that makes people better when they come in contact with their work. The sports persons are responsible to promote fair play and brotherhood. As consumers, our choices become very crucial as we must consciously and continuously choose the nobler and the better. And this is how we will make India great. As I mentioned earlier, I spoke about Denzel Washington, A.R. Rahman, and Sachin Tendulkar. These people are not just great professionals, but they're great people. They serve as role models to the youth to not just live successful lives, but meaningful and purposeful lives as well. I would like to end my words with a quote from A.R. Rahman. He says, "I dedicate this album, that is Vande Mataram, to future generations of India. I wish that this album inspires them to grow up with wealth of human values and ethics that this country is made of." Thank you and Vande Mataram.
थैंक यू वेरी मच हेलेल बेन। और इन छात्र नेता का भी यहाँ भारतीय छात्र संसद के मंच से हम स्वागत अभिनंदन करेंगे आपकी तालियों की थोड़ी सी उम्मीद। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया।
भारतीय छात्र संसद।